Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn, where it is the 30th day, so this is the last day of the first month of Forever. And we are good. We are very good. Yeah. I've added a few things. We've added another water pump and some more storage because I forgot we were expanding the population. We need to get food and water before that because yeah, we don't want dry beavers. We don't want dehydrated beavers. We want living, happy beavers. So, yeah, I've added a load of science because I had some beavers doing nothing. So, I did to add loads of science because that made sense. And now, of course, some have died off, so we don't have any anyone in the construction, the district centre. But that's fine because right now we're making some logs and things, making some planks, and we don't need these anymore. So I'm going to pause these two. But that'll free up some beavers, which means we now got beavers in there. Awesome. Okay. We have a decent supply of planks, 20 in there and 13 in there. We have a decent supply of wood. This is fine here. All the oak is now gone from here, and we've only got one tree left there. There's another one there. So, two trees left there. So, yeah, everything is good. Plant the carrots. So what we're going to do is build another house there. And then I'm going to take what was in the comments of the last video. Thank you very much, everyone who commented in the last video, especially reminding me about building another pump because I had put extra houses down. We would have suffered. We would have suffered for that. So, but also, it was suggested that I should build. Hold on. I'm just trying to find the. Thing here because YouTube is weird at doing odd things. Oh, it's doing it via. Okay. No, Final Fantasy Gordon. That was the name I was trying to find. It's just that maybe we should build a small area, fill it with trees, and just have that like a start, and then we can demolish it later when we need to build the bigger area. And I like that idea, but I like the idea of maybe we'll build it in an area where it's supposed to be. That makes sense. So like we've got this planned out here. This is where the first tile's going to go. What if we came here and built a 10 by 10 like here, filled with trees, and then the outside walls are the outside walls that are there. So I think we can do that. We have lots of science. That's why so we can unlock the levees. But yeah. Also to get between places, I did have the whole idea of we'll go upstairs, over the top and down again. With ladders, but also we have tunnels. Tunnels are expensive. It's 1,000 science to unlock that, but and then they can go through a levee. So I think we're going to do that. We'll go through a levee, and then we can just have paths like on the floor in between the two blocks, as it were, or blocks, and then beavers don't have to go up and over, and then just follow along the bottom, which is so much easier for us. We just have to figure out the watering. Might want to make the levees that we put in here too tall because I don't know what it's going to be like once the water starts being restricted. The flow of the water is being restricted. It might fill up. So we'll do one for now because one's fine for the moment. But we'll do we'll look at if it becomes a problem. We'll look at it later. So let me do this here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we'll do a 10 by 10. That seems like a good number. Polish this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put on like that. There we go. And what I might do as well is actually demolish this path here and run it like that because that's in line anyway. We could bring this right up to here. So we know that's where the edge is going to be, and the path's going to be here. We brought this one right up to here. The problem is it's a lot of. These are 12, so that's 120 wood, and that's 120 wood, and we have 126 wood. So, yeah, and we're on the next. We've got to wait for the next pine system to come along yet. Next pine wave to come along yet. So, carrots. So, yeah, I think we'll do a 10 by 10, but I could run that to there. And if I ran it up to that edge there, that would block all the water off on this side, and then this one could come along and down to here, and that block all the water off there, and then we'd have water there, and we could get rid of all these centre bits, and we'd have more space. That would work. That would work. I could also alternatively, rather than build it without there, build it from here along, and then come in earlier. But I want to build the outside walls. So these are the outside walls for our. We know this is where the walls are going to be set, so we're going to build these walls here. Then maybe we'll just build across here and do a 10 by 10 with a forester and a couple of lumberjacks in there, just to get some wood, because wood is definitely going to be our problem. I don't know. Let's wait for this to get built, which is going to take a little while because we only have 2 builders, although more are being processed in the children's section. So I don't know why I said it like that. More are coming up, more growing up. So yeah, we'll let that grow. Yes, we'll let that grow. Might take a while, so instead we'll build it. That's probably a better idea. We'll build that, and then we'll come back and we'll see how we are for logs, because maybe we'll have our next wave of pine trees in by then. So we made it about 3/4 of the way, but we ran out of wood. Yes, we did. We ran out of wood, which is not really a surprise. The pine trees are coming. They're only 2 wood every 12 days. The oak trees are just so much better than all the other trees. They're like twice better. I mean, for 2 pine trees, if you let a pine tree grow, chop down and grow, at 24 days you get 4 logs. So that 24 days 4 logs. So chestnut and pine trees are the same. These are 28 days for 6 logs. For 2 extra days, you get 2 extra logs. That makes the maples better than both of those if you just want wood. And then this, for an extra 4 days on top, is 8 wood. So 12, 24 plus 6, so half of that. So you'd get 2.5 pine trees grow in 30 days, which is 2, 4, 5 wood. This gives you 8 wood. So I have figured out many times before exactly the exact ratios for it, and yeah, just oak wood is so much better than everything else. Just it's so much better. Maple's close but not quite, but yeah, oak wood's just so much better than the rest. And birch trees are a complete waste of time. Absolute complete waste of time. 9 days for 1 tree is just pointless. Absolutely pointless. So yeah, they could. I mean, birch. Don't know. Maybe they should lower birch to 7 days. Still wouldn't be as good as pine. So it'd be worth pine, but it would make it a little bit better. Or in fact, birch should probably actually be lowered to 6 days to be half that. So it's the same as wood as pine. But pine also gives you pine things, and chestnut gives you chestnuts. That gives you pine resin. Chestnuts give you chestnuts, so you can actually food. So yeah. Oh well. Either way, I've got to wait for this to get built. That's fine. We do, however, have lots of science. We have 1,200 science. So what I'm thinking is maybe we should. Well, first of all, let's open the ladder, because we know it's going to be useful. Regardless of whether we're going to go up, down, round, we'll open the ladder. Put on. There you go. We get that. That's always going to be useful. But we could also get the through tunnel. We're only 30 chance off of it. So, and then we could put a through tunnel here and allow beavers to come through without having to go up and over. Which is awesome. Which is pretty awesome. I don't know if I want to unlock that yet. It's a lot of science to unlock, so I don't know if there's anything else we really want to unlock before that. I mean, aquatic farmhouses could be useful. We're going to definitely have on that. Dutch windmill we don't need yet. Grill we don't really need yet either. We are going to need gears, so let's unlock that now before I forget and spend the science on something dramatic and then struggle. That's our next sort of step on stuff we're going to probably need. There's platforms. Platforms going to be useful. I think we'll leave it. I think we'll leave the through tunnel for now, and we will just wait and see and let the beavers continue to build this part, and then build the next part, and then let it dry out, which shouldn't really take all that long. Well, this took a while. It took over a month to build that, mainly because we don't have enough trees. But it's fine because it's going to give us more trees, so everything will be awesome. And it also is going to work in our favour with where it's positioned. This is the 10 by 10, and it's right here next to this slope, which we're going to get rid of because we don't need the slope there. But what I can do is I can put in another levee here, or actually I think I'm going to put 2 here, and then we can remove these and have access to this, which means I could put woodcutters here and not worry about it. You can't reach down here, can you? No, that's too far for you to go. Maybe when it's done there. We could also put I kind of want to use the entire 10 by 10 space if I can for trees, but I don't know if I can or not. The other option we have as well is we've got the science. We've got loads of science, 3,500 science now, almost. So we can unlock platforms, and we've already unlocked the ladders. So there's no reason why I could not put the forester up on top here and have a ladder come down. That's here. It is taking a long time to drain. It finished about day 2 of cycle 3 and was at this line here. It's now down to there. So it's taking a long time to drain. So let's get rid of all that inside there. But don't like that. We'll get these built. Speed of time, go through the night. And then what I might do is I might break this open and let this flood in here. I know that's bad because we're flooding things, but the more it floods out, the less there is, a more surface area, which means it evaporates quicker, because that is how it actually works. In Timberborn, it does actually work via surface. The bigger the surface area, the more evaporation you will have. Yeah, this here is really it's very strange to me that the water comes along here and goes around here. I think that's because the water is pushing from this side, so it's having to force around here, and it has to expand here. So it expands these 2 little blocks here to it, and we get this awesome swirl going on, which is cool like that. So okay, so let's flood our town, shall we? Let's get rid of that, and then let's go demolish. Okay, and let's see what happens. This is going to flood. It's going to affect our carrot field. We're good for food. We've got 50 food. We don't have any carrot storage. That's fine. Now let's unlock platforms before I forget. Let's unlock them. Now we've got platforms. We can definitely do other things. We can definitely put stuff in certain places like above. Like there's no reason why I couldn't come out here and put like a food storage out here, or put a food storage back there. So here we are flooding. We are flooding. Speed of time. Watch the flood happen. The flood's not going to happen all that much because this is so low surface area. Yeah, it's just not going. Which is fantastic. So don't have to worry about that too much. So I'll put a road into there. You can reach to there, which is not good enough. Okay, so we want to put in 2 platforms back here, or 1 platform back here, maybe 1. I'm not sure which way the forester down. Cool. So I'll put 1 in, something like that. We'll put in you there. I have kind of realised I don't even need that one there technically. So we're going to get rid of that levee as well to give us some space. We're going to put in a ladder, our very first ladder. Here it goes. Oop, there we go. And then we're going to put in next to it a couple of lumberjack flags there. There we go. Awesome. And then we're going to plant. What trees do we plant here? Do I go with oak and deal with it? I think I want to. I think if this is going to be like, because this is going to be a permanent, stay as a permanent tree area. Stuff around it may move, but this is the first piece of land we are reclaiming. This is the outside wall of our thing, so the wall will continue down here, along here, and make this bigger. But this is definitely going to be a solid thing. And if we do a 10 by 10, and then we do like a 10 by 10 down here, and a 10 by 10 down here, and a 10 by 10 down here, we're going to do a 25 by 25 hole. But what I mean is 10 by 10 trees in each corner, for instance, just as I read it. We've got gaps in between for putting stuff in, so like foresters and other bits and pieces. So this could become our tree place, because we're going to need lots of trees. as I said, to build this here, if it was completely solid, would have been 120 logs per row. So this is 10. So it's 120, 240, 360, 480. It's 480 logs. Okay, plus other bits and pieces around it. So yeah. So if we're doing 25 by 25, I'm going to bring the calculator up for that one. 25 times 12 is 300 logs times 4, because there's 4 walls. We need 1,200 logs to build each one of our areas. That's a lot of wood. That's a lot of wood. And we can't stack our wood piles. We can't do the ladder trick with them because we're the folktales. The folktales have open storage. They cannot stack them. So a little bit annoying, a little bit awkward, but the advantage we do have, however, is we can build underground log piles which store 1,800. So we might have to have a look into that sooner rather than later. So I'm going to plant oak in here. 10 by 10 oak. But there you go. This forester here is going to be set to oak. This one is going to be set to pine. So yes, this one can help a little tiny bit, and this one should be able to help a little bit over here as well, which is awesome. I think everything's going to be fantastic for this. So let's see here. So what do we need? We need planks. We've got 33 planks. I think we'll be okay for that. Yeah, I think we'll be okay for that. Okay. Okay. Go, 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 go. The next day comes along and we can build things. Everything can be awesome. When it comes to building up on top of here, my plan was going to be build platforms along here, and then like just say here, put a ladder in, then have a house on top, and then another ladder, so somewhere in the center. But I don't think we're going to do that yet. I think I'm going to leave this for the minute, and then the next thing we're going to do is come down here and try and seal this area off like here, maybe, because then we could go, hey, we'll seal this area off here, and we've got trees, so let's make food over here, move the food over away, give us some more space, and then do this bit here, and then we'll get a 25 by 25 here. We can leave the district center where it is for the moment, and then we can figure out where some houses are going to be. This will very much change over time. I kind of like the idea of having one tile be, this is wood, this one is a bit of food, this one is something else, and then have all 4 districts, 4 quadrants be independent of each other. So, but we'll see. We'll see. So let's plant trees, because this is built already. Awesome. Let us wait for trees to grow, maybe. Not really sure. What we'll do, I think, is we will come back next time and we will carry on from there. So we'll let these tree grow. We'll go forward a bit. We'll try and get some more wood stored, and I will build the rest of this here. In fact, let's do that now. Let's demolish these 2. Let's destroy all of that, all of this. Let's build our levees all the way to there. There we go. Okay, that's the next build, and then we'll build along here as well. I'll put them both in because we're going to be getting wood in as we go. So yeah. Okay. Then this is going to be all the way along here, and then remove the last one because that's there. This is the only bit that's going to have a weird corner piece here. I'm going to leave that there so the water can flow out, because it's still going to flow in here because we've still got some pumps and stuff on it. I'm not going to. I just want to set something to use the wood whilst we're creating more wood, because yeah, we need it. Let's get rid of that there. That's not needed now. Get rid of those there. That's not needed now. Get rid of all that in there. Okay, and then we're just going to go like that. And you will drop down these ones here. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. How many builders do we have? We have 4. Loads of sites still coming in. Excellent. Yeah. So we'll leave this one here. We will come back next time and we will carry on from there. It'll probably be about a month's time, which will be when the first oak is done. So I'll see you next month. thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.